All right. Good evening, class. No, I'm going to give you this a short instruction para sa inyong um, part 2 sa inyong finals na exam. No? Again, this is a utility-based na activity and exam because ang aton nga purpose na day is for you to learn really kung how are you going to use the tools that we have discussing or everything that we discuss inside our classroom. So, here we go, no? Ang part 2 nun is really an industry-based na style of benchmarking. Okay? Of a website, no? To be more specific sa akong itudlo sa inyo subong. So, here we go. First, let me introduce you to the instructions that I have right now here. I have 11 instructions, 11 steps that you need to follow. No? I'm going to publish this also, i-furnish ko ni along sa inyo para may talamdan man kamo para mag-review, no? Para mag-answer sa inyo part 2. Alright? Okay. So, here it goes. Number 1 instruction, it says here, choose any website you know, no? And take note of its URL. The example is my demo site, abzxyz.com. So what I'm trying to say here is a website that really does exist. No? For example, let me check on yahoo.com. Yahoo.com, if it is indeed yeah, it's working. No? So, ang URL sa yahoo.com is only yahoo.com. Okay? So, yahoo.com, ang iya na di nga ang iya nga URL, ikuha ko na siya later. Okay? But let me just skip it for a while. No? And instruction number 2 says we have to copy the URL of our chosen website. So kung anong website ninyo karon nga mapinsaran or mapilian, you just have to copy its URL. When you say URL, again, that's the address on top. Maybe you're using mobile or you're using PC. Every website has its own URL. And yahoo.com, ang URL niya is only yahoo.com. Okay? So let's go to the next instruction. The next instruction says go to https checkhost.net. Let's go to that website. https check host dash host.net. Okay? So if you're going to have your own PC there, makita niyo ang checkhost.net. Very important is makita niyo ang host name or IP address box because that is where we are going to interact later. Okay? As it says here sa instruction number 4, type the URL of your chosen website in the host name or IP address box. Okay, so here we go. Dito mo kanto. Okay? Kanto ano din siya. Dito mo type sang yahoo.com or depende kung anong inyong website na napilihan. And then, I'll just simply press enter. No? In your Android phones, of course, you have there the blue arrow, the white arrow with blue box or a rectangle. Just have to press it. No? You know the drill. Kamong may-ari ng phone eh. So, there you go. There's the result. No? Ang importante na the class nga result is, I think, which one? This one. The city. No? We're going to measure later on a general term, kung makita na siya karon sang aton nga ginagamit nga utility. So this one is very important, no, in order for us to measure later the distance from one city to another city. Okay? So hindi talaga nito i-close, just keep it open para karon balikan ta na siya. Okay? All right. So number 5 is just plain and simple, save the result. You can copy this result sa notepad You can do screenshot kung phone ka, no? Kung phone ka, or you just leave it as it is. All right? Leave it as it is. Next. Next one is here. Open https fast or slow.com. Okay, ano na siyang fast or slow.com. Fast or slow.com, no? This is a website from WordFence Central. One of the best website security feature sa isa ka website is to buy a WordFence plugin na para mag-guard sa iyang website. So, fastorslow.com, muna siyang ginagamit ko in order to measure the website's performance. Okay? So, how do we do that? Simple. For example, yahoo.com. I'll click the profile button in order to load the results. Again, if you're using PC, there's a slight difference if you are using your phone. But basically, the interface are just compacted, nagamay siya kumbaga. But the thing there is, the results are just basically the same. So we have here the performance overview, meaning to say, yung kabilugan niya isang isa ka website, yahoo.com to be more specific. Amo na yung gagwa subong sa akon computer. Now, the report is still generating 5 locations remaining. So it is still under proxy, no? Benchmarking. So we just have to wait. It's 2 more, no? Jutay na lang. And when it is done, we're going to scroll down later para makita ta kung ano ang atong ginapangita. One more. And then, again, we are opening this URL, no, in order for us to generate the profile or the result for benchmarking of a certain website. Okay? It's generating one more, so it's okay. Just have to scroll down para makita today. It's done, I think. One more. Never mind. Just keep it going. Now, after sa number 6, no, which we have generated this one. Okay, it's done. No? We are going to use the number 7. No? We're going to proceed to number 7. So number 7, we are going to look for locations that has green color indicators. What I'm talking about here, the green color indicators, is that ang enable class ang mga ang first CPU idle, first meaningful paint, first byte, round trip time, dapat naka-green na sila. No, right now nang ini yellow, ini red, dapat green pang itaon ta. Now, hari isa, no? But no, ng itaon ta pud ng iban. Yari man siya. And then this one, and then this one, and then this one. Meron man. Now, we're going to proceed with number 8. Choose at least 2 locations that has 2 or 3 green light indicators from the idol, FMP, first byte, RTP. So, nakita ko di may ara is this one, no? Kay duwa man lang or tatlo ang inapangita ko. So, 1, 2, 3. May ari na siya. So, this Canada, Quebec, qualifies for the indicators nga gina-need ko sa number 8 nga instruction. And then, we also have here the from US, so US Virginia, we have 4 light indicators. And then, Ohio is also more than 2, or tatlo man siya, qualified man siya. And US Oregon has also 4, which I really like. So you either choose among these cities where it has 2 or 3 green light indicators coming from the first CPU idle, first meaningful paint, first byte, and round trip time. And notice yung dinabutan ko lang di sa atong screen right now are all the acronyms, no? Now, what are these? CPU idle, ano ni siya, ang meaningful paint, ang first byte, and then the round trip time. Now, if you're going to click this one, which I'm not going to do, kung i-click ko ni, it will move you to another page, which will truly explain the essence and the meaning of what are this is all about. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to indicate this later sa inyong notes, no, para maka-intindi ka mo kung ano ini siya. And why is this important para sa isa ka website? Okay? So, I'm going to choose 2 cities where I can benchmark my website. So, that will be on number 9, no? I'm going to use the Oregon, US Oregon. And then I'm going to use dinding may duwalang man. Dindi siya man. I have also this Quebec. No, I'm going to get this one from Quebec and then the one from Oregon. No, because we are only required to have at least 2 locations. Okay? And then we proceed to number 9, sorry. Go to timeanddate.com, world distance, HTML. So let's go to that. So time and date. Well, let me just copy it here from my notes. So, para sige. Number 9 tayo. All right. There you go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a distance measurement between 2 cities, no? In order for us to know the approximately the true distance of 2 places on a certain approximately measurement. So, ang first ko to nga city nga dapat i-measure is from Quebec, no? If you have remember, Canada, Quebec, no? CA kasi sa lapa ko. I think all the while it's California, it's Canada, no? Quebec, Canada. So let's find some places here sa Canada. Canada there. Kung check ka din sa Quebec, ari siya, no? But there are also other approximately other areas from Quebec. But you just use this one, Canada. In my case, it's Canada, Quebec, Quebec. Okay. And then the next is no, wait. No, this one will go to Quanglit, the second na siya. Ang first is this one, Lobok, no, from checkhost.net. No? Ano siya? City is Lobok, United States of America. Let us see kung diin. Lobok. United States of America. Okay? Texas. Nasa Texas siya. Let us see. Texas, United States of America, Texas. Siya Texas. But no Lobok, no? USA, Texas lang. Anyway, it's just fine. You just click this one. I'm going to use USA, Texas, Austin. Basta may ari lang siya. USA, Texas, okay na siya. Well, let me double check again. USA region is Texas, city is Lubbock. Okay, that's good. Ang second one, dito ibutang ang Quebec, no? Canada, Quebec. There you go. And let's calculate the distance. So there you go. From Austin, distance from Austin to Quebec. Austin, Texas to Quebec. Haragli, oh. Nalmanol pa ko. It's 2,928 kilometers. Okay? And there are, here you go, the latitude and longitude. But what you only need is this one. Okay? All right. So next, number 9. Okay, first location pala ni siya, ha? Okay. Next, we are going to repeat instruction number 9 against the second location chosen as instruction number 8. Now, abot siningon sini is we're going to reload this one. Why ko lang in-close para may balasihan. Okay. So the first location again is from here. Dito ko ako, no? Sa Texas. Okay, Texas nga area. So, Texas, where are you? United States, Texas. There you go. Tingnan nga po na. Austin. And then, ang second one is at the end. Ari nga akong gustuhin ko from US Oregon. Okay, US Oregon. Down to bed. United States, LMNOP, Oregon, Portland. There you go. And then, calculate distance. Whew. Ara. So, you have this one. Approximation pa man niya. So, ang una is 292 and then just to make sure, no, it's Austin to Quebec and Austin to Portland. So, I have two locations already, no, where I have already measured their distances. Okay? So, next is instruction number 11. Okay? We are going to compare the two distances generated by this two areas na measure natin. Compare the two distances generated by that utility versus the chosen locations from fastorSlow.com. What I'm trying to emphasize here is this. For example, ini siya, si US Oregon. Okay? Ini siya. And then, ari siya. Alright? Anong i-compare to dire? Ang ini nga details, i-attach mo ni siya dire or i-group mo na siya dire sa ini nga portion. So, from this point, ang ini nga mga details niyo, i-save nyo gina siya kag i-kopyahon. Kay may ara ko sa answer sheet karon nga ihatag ko sa inyo nga kung diin da mo mabutang ang variables distance from one point to another plus the values from here para may ara ta sang point of comparison. So duwa man lang kabilog actually ang aton i-group. Like in my case right now sa akong example, ang US Oregon and this one and then the one from Canada, Quebec. Where are you? Canada, Quebec. Quebec. This one. Ito siya. Quebec, Canada. And this one. Okay? I'm just going to put the form kung sa tinda nyo may enter ang distance, may enter nyo ang from and to, and then ang iyang relative nga ang relative nga result sa fast or slow. And then you're going to compare those two. And then pagkatapos nyo compare, you're going to answer two questions. Just two questions again. No? And these two questions will be the second part of your exam and at the same time your project. Okay? Kaya required kita nga you must learn how to analyze as part of your learning outcomes. Okay? So just wait for a while. I'm just i-upload ko dugay-dugay ang inyong answer sheets para makasugod na kamubuhas ang answer. Okay? So thank you very much, class. Okay? I'm just going to end this one. And thank you for listening.